Okie dokie.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now.
You said it, Joker.
Nice work shutting that place down. Is Miranda okay?
She will be.
Even for Cerberus, that place was crazy. They've always been about the ends justifying the means. But how do you do that to innocent people and tell yourself you're helping humanity?
I don't know how the elusive man can stand looking at himself in the mirror.
Honestly,
Mystery of the Ages.
For a while with those freaky eyes.
Oh God.
Whatever he's thinking, he won't be thinking it for much longer.
Damn right, Commander.
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Have fun.
What is it now?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They've on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
So the prisoners were, what, nice to each
What are you
other?
getting at here, Edie?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
People out there can live on the strength of their principles.
Year zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction?
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No. No, I disagree. Shepard, I am going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different. When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
That is what it means to love someone, Edie.
Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
Pinocchio evolution complete.
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good. I would like a moment to myself, Shepard. I am examining human literature.
Alright. Yep. That's every bonus power that does not belong to Ashley Williams. We can deal with that later, but because it's not really important. Alright. No choice left.
Commander?
We'll be able to take care of Liara and Edie's power selection when we get to Cerberus headquarters. Horsehead Nebula. You were hiding the Horsehead Nebula the entire time. You little sneak.
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
and the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long.
Basically, this is the point of no return.
For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? Or they stop us from getting it?
Then we lead the fleets to Earth and we take our chances. But your intel points to Cerberus and the elusive man holding the information we're looking for. And we have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
The Reapers and
Kinda do
Cerberus
it.
started this. Now we're gonna end it.
I'll get the fleets mobilized.
I wondered where you were.
Edie didn't tell you?
She respects your privacy. Not like me. What are you doing?
I thought I heard the casing crack during that last fight. Bullet must have just grazed me.
Do you feel ready, Shepard?
You first.
Very fair.
We're in this together, Liara. We were in this together from the first time, from the first game.
While there's still a galaxy left to save. And everyone's counting on you to do that for us. It must be overwhelming.
How do you get ready for something like this?
You cajole and threaten and make tremendous sacrifices until the galaxy realizes it has someone worth following.
You think so?
There's no doubt in my mind. It would be easy for a single ship to get lost up there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would.
To find someplace very far away, where you could spend the rest of your life in peace and happiness.
Right now, there's no place I'd rather be.
Neither would I.
We had to skip this in Mass Effect 2 because we remained,
I love you too, Liara.
you know, with Liara, and I felt like, you know, the Liara romance was the most developed one across the trilogy for the sake of the character having a major presence in all three games. So, damn you, imaginary child I literally don't care about.
That won't happen. Go get him, Commander. I'll see you all when you get back.
Oh, it's Ashley. Who's that person just simply whispering Shepard to you?
sleep?
We're almost there.
Sorry, that
Already?
damn ventilation child woke me up.
I hope everyone is ready.
You don't need to worry about that. You rallied who you could. The Reapers won't get any more chances to divide us. This time, the galaxy follows our lead.
There will be casualties. I just wonder how many.
You're not alone in this fight now, Shepard. Take strength from that.
Thanks, Liara.
My pleasure.
Hope you have something to remember you by after that, Liara.
The strike team is in. We've got our foothold. Fifth Fleet, all forward. I don't want a single Cerberus ship in my sky when we're through.
Shepard, I should accompany you on this mission.
Why?
This is the central point of operations for Cerberus. They will have enhanced security measures. With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best chance to help you succeed.
Grab your gear.
So, that's why Edie... I didn't take Edie with us to Horizon. We respect so that we can deal duration, lift damage, and expand. Duration, bonus power, bubble. Detonate, expose, pierce. Recharge speed, duration and force. We're actually going to go with squad bonus here. Radius, recharge speed, armor damage. Chain overload, recharge speed, chain overload. Duration, recharge speed, shields, and duration. Power damage. Weapon damage is chosen over power damage because the extra power damage can also come from weapon upgrades from either of EDI's weapon types. Squat bonus. I was just pointing my weapons at Joker.
But it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
So ridiculous.
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
Yeah, honestly, getting to Ilos was more difficult than this.
What? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the shuttle, Edie.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping.
Yeah, getting to Ilos was far more difficult because we had to go...
I know it hurts.
Because we had to not just... We had to actually find out that we need to go to Ilos first. That was always the most difficult part.
Hey, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Same to you.
Nice. So yeah, this is where the Elusive Man spent the entirety of Mass Effect 2 speaking to Shepard from his dimly lit room with that excellent cinematography that Mass Effect 2 was known for.
Everything okay, Cortez?
I'm fine. I've got repairs to make here. Give Cerberus hell.
So yeah, this place is pretty... Jeez.
Security breach in Hangar 16.
Now I just feel bad.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop them?
I need an active console. Try the upper level.
Here we go.
Got a console. Go.
Hangar bay.
venting the hangar bay would just kill all of us, if I recall correctly. You know, from my space jargon.
No. However, I can access their fighter launch controls.
And honestly, bringing Edie with us is probably the place that makes sense. Remember, James Vega is the reason we even have Edie saving the galaxy with us. Everyone plays their part.
Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed.
Unless your name is Grunt.
Inbound.
Unless your name is Grunt, then nothing you do actually distinctly matters to the war effort.
Inbound.
I suspect they know what we're up to.
They're not stopping us now.
Your Cerberus Harrier is no match for a M7 Lancer.
Overriding safeties. The fighter should now launch toward the hangar door.
Awesome.
Perfect. Let's get down there.
So, yeah, this is basically the penultimate level. The last trial. And you can feel why, because remember how I complained about the Rachni living and dying no matter what you do is completely independent of your choices in Mass Effect 1? Because the way the game won't let you get rid of an entire type of enemy for you to fight? Well, that's not how it works in Mass Effect.
Edie, can you get this open?
That's not how it works in Mass Effect 3.
And I don't think we have the weaponry to break through.
Looks like we're punching through it with the fighter then.
Alright, I guess let's go back up to the other side then. Okay. Dang it. Where the freak do I go? This quest marker is not helping me out at all. This quest marker means nothing. This is what I get for not playing Mass Effect 3 enough times to remember everything before I begin the trilogy again. Shepard, you can do a front flip barrel roll down here. Okay.
Launching fighter.
Impressive!
The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
Noted. Let's move.
Intruder alert. All personnel prepare for security lockdown. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached. All units respond. Research personnel. Lock all terminals and destroy all data below classification level Epsilon.
Combo, 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 combo.
That was the last Cerberus seen in this area.
Good. Let's take a moment to regroup.
Basically, I don't. It's weird, really glitchy where or not Warp can ever detonate a tech burst combo off of Overload.
As I bypass security.
So now what's going on? But you can always detonate
They are
a fire burst combo after using Incinerate first, then using Warp. And that lets you prime Throw. And that also means Warp primes after the fire burst for a biotic explosion if you use Throw.
Safeguards and can counteract them. Cerberus can merely slow us down.
And if I hadn't brought you along,
Cerberus would have vented the hangar.
thanks for coming.
I am pleased to assist. We must proceed through a sub-level to avoid Cerberus containment measures.
Where do you think we'll find the Prothean VI?
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
Okay, so now we have to escape the hangar. This place is a bit of a maze. And admittedly, the level design here is pretty good. There's some really clever choke points that Cerberus can set up using the sniper. Oh god. I love the suppressor. I really love the suppressor.
Shepard, that console has not been fully scrubbed. It contains data you may find.
And now we get some really important backstory on how Cerberus was
Project Lazarus, your reconstruction.
set up in Mass Effect 2.
It can't be done. It's not a matter of resources.
It's always a matter of resources. We're not losing Shepard.
Sir, Shepard is clinically brain dead. After that much trauma, that long with no oxygen, we cannot overcome nature.
Operative Lawson disagrees. She is now in charge of Project Lazarus.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Why do you think everyone kept telling you were dead, Shepard?
I thought you knew. Are you all right?
I'm still me. I doubt I'd have been able to turn against Cerberus otherwise. I don't remember anything. Maybe they really just fixed me, or maybe I'm just a high-tech VI that thinks it's Commander Shepard.
Or maybe just another clone.
But I don't know.
I wish you told me, Shepard. I knew it was really you the first time I touched you again.
This is especially awkward if you did the Citadel DLC and you fought the clone.
Tissue regeneration is proceeding. The helmet kept the brain intact for whatever good that will do.
Lawson will find a way.
Sir, Shepard's an Alliance soldier. As far as he knows, we're a terrorist organization.
Shepard's a soldier. He knows the Reapers are the real threat. He'll work with us.
He was an excellent judge of character.
Every instinct I had told me not to trust Cerberus. But I needed their help. So I played along.
That's pretty much how a Paragon
And now you'll take him.
justifies working with Cerberus at all, basically.
Project Lazarus is reporting neurological activity. They're requesting more funding.
Granted. Get me our potential recruits file. Shepard will be up soon. We need a crew.
Our existing forces should be more than sufficient.
No. We need sympathetic faces.
I mean,
need Shepard
yeah, let's think
tested.
about this for a second.
Tap Kelly Chambers and recruit Donnelly. I imagine Miss Daniels will follow. We'll want some old ones as well. Contact Dr. Chakwas and send me the site profile on Shepard's pilot, along with a bottle of 47 Thessia Red.
He populated the Normandy with friendly faces, so you never saw Cerberus for what it was.
This is basically Mac Walters doing a really poor patch job on his strange obsession with making Cerberus this morally
We are clear to proceed.
grim organization. And more specifically, he was never actually good at it. There are several YouTube videos out there now, thankfully, that have
Enter inside the base.
done some really good work in pointing out that
We'll find what we need.
pointing out all the writing flaws regarding Mass Effect 2 in general, and in some cases pointing out the issues with Cerberus and their writing in the games. Give me a chance and I'll listen for you.
The portable barrier generator is on our right.
That's attack burst from Worf, okay. There we go. Okay. Come on. Yep.
Stop them before they place more turrets.
Dodge roll that, dude. Anyway.
I will bypass the lock. If you are interested, the console nearby is still functional.
Here's what we recovered. Smart enough to signal for help, but it won't be talking philosophy anytime soon. You'd be surprised, Doctor. Once we combine it with the pieces we recovered from the Citadel...
Most famously, in my opinion, would be Mass Effect 2 broke the franchise by Shamus Young, who also famously
That's what the shackles are for.
decided to write an entire novel that you can purchase online in order to, you know, read everything he has to say about Mass Effect 2 and how critical he is of it. Shamus Young, Mass Effect 2 broke the franchise. And yes, that was Edie, who was the Luna VI that we had to take down in the first Mass Effect.
You were that rogue VI on Luna?
Yes,
Guess we didn't exactly get off on the right foot.
it was difficult. Gaining awareness while under attack was confusing. I am pleased that my relationship with organics has become more cooperative.
Our sims indicate that the enhanced defense intelligence gives the highest combat improvement on frigates. Anything heavier, and the ships react too slowly to benefit from Edie's advice. Edie? Oh, that's, well, the boys in the lab came up with a name for her. For it. Good work. I'll take your recommendations on planned installation. Sir, it can be very persuasive. If it were to turn a crewman, convince them to disable the shackles, well... It's a cyber warfare suite, Doctor. Nothing more.
Shows what he knew.
Yeah,
It is unlikely
true AI are basically people.
Extreme emotional attachment to a ship would have been willing to unshackle me.
Yeah, that's a true point.
That voice?
Trisha Helfer can move mountains.
What about the backups? I'm sorry, sir. None of Normandy's surveillance feeds have been responding since Shepard went rogue. I want it back. Retry the remote lockdown protocol.
There's also Mass Effect 2 is overrated by Exalted March, although that's not necessarily the same as criticizing Mass Effect 2 as a whole.
I think she was making a joke. It doesn't make jokes, Doctor. Allocate a team for a new project. Codename Eva. This time we'll ensure it stays loyal.
You never told me about Cerberus trying to...
Eva Kore.
You had more pressing issues. The situation was under control.
7 zettabytes?
Most of it was Jeff's. That was...
A joke. I know. And thank you.
Alright, third weapon. Yeah, we can use 3 weapons.
Another security lock. I can bypass it.
Incursion team, are you still with us? We're limiting fire as best we can.
Admiral, we're in deep and the Prothean VI will be in the safest part of the station. Don't hold back.
This isn't Elysium, Shepard. I don't need a hero.
I'll be fine. Just take Cerberus down. Please.
Understood, Commander. All ships, you're free to fire.
Yeah, a heck of all people does not need to be rescued from anyone. Central lab. I hope I didn't miss anything over there.
Is that?
This is the human Proto-Reaper Shepard destroyed.
What's left of it? I guess Cerberus recovered it from the base.
I can't believe you really fought that. Those poor colonists.
The elusive man convinced me to work with him to save the colonies. But he never really cared, did he?
Perhaps he did. He certainly fooled himself into thinking this was for the best. When you work in secret, it's tempting to believe you have all the answers.
Yeah,
You're not him.
you're not the Yogg he replaced.
I don't know.
Cerberus is actively using the surviving pieces. The head is largely intact. I believe they are using it for high-level computing operations.
Yep. Oh well. I think there's at least one last... Yeah, there's one last, one last location we probably... One last set of videotapes we could have looked at, but I guess I jumped the gun.
More Cerberus forces en route.
I'm ready.
Cerberus Phantom incoming.
One of these Cerberus Phantoms would have been Jack.
Phantom down.
Magazine upgrade.
Watch out, they're coming from below.
Oh god, that's annoying. I like the Hurricane as a close quarters combat weapon, but it's super annoying. It's super annoying when you have this uneven amount of ammo. Jeez. And yeah, the reason I had to give Cerberus the intact collector base was because it makes more sense for their massive resource jump if they actually have the ability to recover an intact Cerberus base instead of just relying on liquid assets all the time. Because seriously, Cerberus being able to threaten a third of the galaxy the way they are is stupid. It's stupid, and there's no justification for it unless you gave them the collector base. Which, given how pro-Cerberus that game was written for Mass Effect 2, is the only thing that actually makes any sense. It is the only thing that makes any sense. But I'm done with that weapon. Back to the Lancer. Okay, so I didn't skip the third one. Great. Final set of videos.
Grayson's brain is a mess. He must have been completely under Reaper control by the end. And the physical enhancements? Extremely impressive, if we could avoid having entire neural pathways rewritten in the process. Grayson's failure was due to a lack of resolve. He wasn't loyal to anything but his next dose of red sand. You'd like to try it on loyal test subjects, sir? Find volunteers among our new recruits. The physical benefits are too useful to ignore. The performance upgrades are off the charts. Our troops can outfight any Alliance soldier. Roll it out. I want all troopers fitted with implants before the Reapers arrive. I'm still concerned about us losing control of our forces.
I really hate and they really shouldn't be something to emulate, because at the end of the day, basically when we went to the reason Cerberus did what they set up at Sanctuary is because we gave them the idea to do it when we entered Horizon and the Collector ship. That was partly our fault. That's why we're seeing this whole stuff with Grayson then.
Sanctuary was a success. We can control Reaper forces. Everything we've been fighting for, every sacrifice we've made, it's about to pay off. We can't lose you, sir. Humanity needs your mind, and they need it intact. I understand the danger, Jana. That's why I'm trusting you with this. As long as you're here, I know you'll keep me in line. I'm holding you to that, sir. Okay. Begin the procedure. No anesthetic. Computer, end recording.
So Tan was beginning to give himself his Reaper tech upgrades, which really brings the question how much of all this atrocity was actually his doing and how much it was actually Cerberus. Let's see. For this one, we're going to go to Triangle Lash, because there's only one person left to fight here. Only one. We're gonna make him suffer.
This is it. Stay sharp, everyone. We need to locate the Prothean VI.
Shepard, you're in my chair.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have left. Cerberus is finished.
On the contrary, we have achieved everything I ever imagined. Almost everything.
Yeah. We all saw what you accomplished on
You sick bastard. What happened to you, the elusive man? You used to be an interesting character. One we could dislike because you were purposely made to be untrustworthy. But now, you're just badly written.
Yes.
What is the catalyst? And how exactly will it help you control the Reapers?
You'll have to ask the VI yourself. I'm done helping you.
When did you start?
You think because I'm willing to use the enemy's tactics that they're no longer my enemy? Everything, Shepard, everything I've done has uplifted humanity. Not only above above other species in our galaxy, but over the Reapers.
My God.
If you're willing to do everything it takes, then hand over the catalyst. With the Crucible, we can end this.
I'm trying to charm you as hard as I can. I've never put on this much charm for anyone in my life.
We're fighting each other while the Reapers occupy Earth. It's time to stop.
Your idealism is admirable, Shepard. But in the end, our goals are simply too disparate. I believe destroying the Reapers would be the worst mistake we could ever make. And nothing you can say will ever convince me otherwise.
Even with Cerberus in ruins, you still think you can do this your way?
I'd expect you to say that. You never truly believed in us. Cerberus isn't just an organization or the people behind it. Cerberus is an idea.
You're saying at an odd angle there, Shepard. It's almost like you're about to fall over. Jeez, relax.
Besides, I've already acquired what you're looking for.
Edie.
I've almost got it.
Edie, I'm surprised at you, working so hard to bring about the Reaper's destruction.
Don't listen to him.
You could have destroyed Eva's body, but instead, you chose to control it.
It was necessary.
My point exactly.
I've got it.
Online. Security breach detected.
Enjoy your little chat, but don't overstay your welcome.
You are attempting to recover me from indoctrinated forces?
Yes. I need to know what the catalyst is.
Security protocols have been overridden. I will comply. The catalyst enhances dark energy transmissions and coordinates the entire mass relay network. In your cycle, it is known as the Citadel.
What?
So, biggest plot twist. The Catalyst and the Citadel are one and the same.
So the Crucible and Citadel together can stop the Reapers.
Which actually makes somewhat more sense of what Mass Effect 1 did with it using the Keepers, actually. So, that plot twist I was fine with.
At some point, it is difficult to pinpoint when. The Crucible plans were adapted to incorporate the use of the catalyst. Presumably, the Crucible was not sufficiently powerful to defeat the Reapers.
So we used their own technology against them.
Precisely.
Why couldn't you tell me this before?
It was feared that if the Reapers were aware of the catalyst's intended use, they would retake control of it. I am programmed to withhold that information until the Crucible is complete.
Fair enough.
It's as ready as it's gonna be. Let's get it to the Citadel.
That may no longer be possible.
Why not?
Because the Reapers took...
Protocols. The one you call the Elusive Man has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purposes.
Wow.
Damn it.
So basically...
The Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
Yeah, so basically Kai Lang screwed us over by...
The Reaper controls space.
Moved. To where?
to Earth.
You refer to as Soul.
Earth.
So, yeah, the battle against the Reapers will take place where it began, at the beginning of the game.
At all costs, the odds of accessing it are remote.
Don't count us out yet. We've come this far, and we'll finish this. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
Edie, get me Hackett. Edie.
Not so fast. You. He did warn you not to overstay your welcome.
And that's the start of this boss fight. The final proper boss fight, basically.
Better than that, more personal. All you're doing. You're using Reaper tech.
As you can see, oh boy. Ooh. So I admit, I got caught off guard by the fact that I forgot the Kai Lang had ads. Cerberus Phantom.
You ran in the Citadel. You ran on Thessia. Shut up!
Yeah, now I think about it, you did run. I'm not running, I'm just trying to... It's called flanking a squat. Phantom. Okay.
You're too late to stop what's coming. Maybe, maybe not. But you won't be there to see it.
No, you will not. Headshots to the cranium for the win. Really, the Cerberus Phantoms are stronger opponents than Kai Lang. At the end of the day, he's not difficult. He's not difficult. It's his ads that killed me, not him. The clone Shepard put up a much better fight, even without ads. No matter if you're playing pure Paragon, the fanbase agrees. That's one of the few Renegade interrupts you always take.
Thane, you son of a bitch.
The Citadel is in position. The Reapers are preparing to complete their harvest of your species.
I'll stop them.
It is too late. I recommend investigating immediately.
I'll stop them.
Well, that and that one, because again, we're pretty much fed up with this whole thing, and I'm still running the Renegade Adrenaline, so. Suffer raised by hierarchy troops. Ren. Is he gonna sacrifice his victory? That he
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
The Citadel is the catalyst. Thanks to the Elusive Man, the Reapers are now aware that we know.
And so they moved it here to protect it?
As far as I can tell.
What does this mean for the Crucible?
I'll talk to Hackett about that, but it looks like our plan is even more desperate now.
Agreed. I've got a team in London. The Reapers have been preparing for something here. Now, we know what for. We'll scout it out. Try to find out as much as we can.
Roger that.
Well, at least we'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
Be careful, sir.
You too, Shepard. Anderson out.
Fair enough. Alright. 55,000 credits, just so you can make some last minute upgrades or purchases that you want. We can technically still do the communication hub, but doesn't matter too much. So for the Crucible, you can salvage the Reaper Brain or the Reaper Heart for 110 war assets. But the important thing is that if your total military strength is too low, you will fundamentally not be able to pick the ending you may want to go.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander. Ready whenever you are, Commander.
Specialist trainer.
I'm all right, really. I'm as surprised about it as you are, but I'm all right.
You're a credit to your uniform, Samantha.
I had a very compelling example.
Here we go. I mean, you can like it. Doesn't mean it's a good game in the...
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top-secret mission.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point? So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous." The Krogan says, "You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself."
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and Krogan telling. Comedy isn't really about being nice. Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think.
Joker has a point. Comedy is built on misery, poking fun at people.
You remember our first run to Eden Prime all those years ago? With that Turian Spectre watching us?
Nihilus.
Yeah, I told you that mission was going to be bigger than we thought.
I think you can mark that prediction down as accurate.
And now we're heading back to Earth.
Is this mission gonna be bigger than we thought, too?
Man, I hope not. A nice routine delivery run would be fine with me. It's been an honor, Commander.
Same here, Joker. I don't know how it's gonna end, but whatever happens.
What do you mean, whatever happens? Everyone knows what's gonna happen. You're gonna kick some Reaper ass. That's what you do. And I'll be flying you there in style.
The Normandy is ready, Shepard. All systems are armed, all ammunition is loaded, all reloads have been manufactured. Thruster fuel is at maximum. Cyber warfare suites have evolved in ways that would be computationally impossible to predict. I have also kissed Joker for luck.
Awesome.
How's your focus, Edie? Any big questions?
No.
Any small questions?
No.
Any lingering issues?
About what?
An imperfect designer who could be seen as a warped father figure, maybe?
Definitely not. Did something prompt this line of questioning?
I've just learned you have to ask about these things.
Alright, then. Time to debrief with everyone else on the Normandy, and then, you know, end the episode. Garrison tallying the main battery. Wonder what that could be about.
Oh.
We were just,
I came to say goodbye, and, well...
I think one of my mandibles got hooked on her helmet.
It might have caused a rupture, so I asked him to check.
Well, you know, because of infection risks, didn't want to jeopardize the mission.
So...
Yeah.
I'm really happy for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shepard.
I'm seriously happy.
To have something to come back to.
What do you mean to come back to? This is just a fling, Vicarian. I'm using you for your body.
You're so mean. And I'm okay with that.
Keep us alive, Shepard. Keep us alive, Shepard.
At least we finally killed Lieutenant Bastard Kai Lang. I just hope we get to do the same to his general. It's kind of amazing how everything's come full circle. The Citadel's been the center of galactic civilization, a Reaper trap, and my source of employment for a long time. And now it's our salvation for any chance at winning this war. I think it's time we got you back home, Shepard. Earth will either be remembered as the place we beat the Reapers, or it'll be a smoking ruin for the next cycle to wonder about.
True enough. There's really nothing else I can say to that.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
Reynolds surrender Lawson. Cool.
How are you doing, Liara?
Fine. I'm more worried about you than I am.
I don't know. Cake
is gross.
Just
cake
is
ready
gross
to go.
no matter what you say about it.
We can do this, Shepard.
Now, if I did everything correctly, then Garrison and Tally aren't the only Normandy couple that can hook up. If Shepard, you know.
Gabby, is it true you helped repair Edie's mobile frame after that last mission?
She just needed an extra pair of hands. I am an engineer, remember?
Were oils and lubricants involved? Was there any moaning?
In your dreams, Kenneth.
If only my imagination was that good. Good luck with the assault. Wish I was joining you.
No, you don't. I've seen you shoot.
Fine. Then I wish I could shoot better. Then I wish I was joining you. Take care, Shepard.
You too, Donnelly.
The Normandy is ready to go, Commander. Give the word and we'll get you to Earth. And Commander, it's been such an honor to be a part of the team.
Likewise, Gabby.
Good luck, and be careful, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck with the assault. Wish I was joining you.
No, you don't. I've seen you.
I am prepared for whatever lies ahead, Commander. The Reapers have haunted the galaxy long enough. It is time to end the nightmare. The last Prothean awaits your command.
Cool. Oh well. So yeah, basically Ken and Gabby will hook up if you manage to talk to them enough times.
Quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
I've been through worse.
Well, glad you were able to get some help from Captain Riley.
Yeah.
Sticking it to that bastard Kai Lang must have felt good.
Oh, it was definitely great.
Just wish we'd have caught up to the elusive man before he could screw us over again.
You and me both.
Well, at least we get to head back to her. I've been asking for it.
You just hope you're ready for it, Loco.
Reapers pay for everything they've done.
Now talk to Kane last and end the video. Tips. Starboard.
Hey, Shepard. That was rough. Glad everyone got out of there.
Ready to head home?
Home. Back to Earth. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
About time.
About freaking time. And if the Reapers mess with anything I left behind, I'm gonna be so pissed. See you topside, Shepard.
Likewise, Major Lenko. Likewise.